Alright, so yesterday Charlie Intel came out with a lot of new information regarding Call of Duty Black Ops 7 and some things that they're changing according to feedback that they got from the community. One of those things is not having those crazy skin collaborations that they were having for all of Black Ops 6 and some of Modern Warfare 3. They said that they hear the feedback of the community and they want to change. They want to be a little bit different. They also went as far as to say that they've declined big collaborations with things that didn't align or fit the theme of Black Ops 7. That's obviously a big step towards the right direction, in my opinion. Now, they also stated that they're not gonna go away with skin collaborations or bundles or anything like that because they don't consider themselves like a military simulator. They're not going to be all grounded, but if there's a good mixture between milsim skins and some bundles that actually fit the theme of Black Ops 7, that's what they're going to go for. And they use the mannequin skins as example. The mannequin skins work because Nuketown, right? And that's a way that it still feels like Black Ops. It still feels like it's within theme. Maybe you get a collaboration with a movie or something like that, but they're in futuristic tech, and so it makes sense to the world of Black Ops 7, and that's kind of what they were trying to get at. And apparently they did say that they're going to be avoiding things like the Beavis and Butthead skin or the American Dad skin. Those types of skins aren't going to be the norm anymore going forward, and I think this brings up an awesome point. Call of Duty, Treyarch, Raven, whatever you want to call it, they have been listening to the fans this year, at least for the marketing of Black Ops 7, trying to change things, trying to listen, engage more with the community on Twitter, release the dev talk. They're being more transparent, at least as much as they're allowed to be. And I think this deserves praise. I think this deserves like a good job from the community, from people that, you know, even cover these types of games, because I cover Call of Duty amongst other games, but Call of Duty is one of the ones that I mainly cover. And obviously when something bad happens or when Call of Duty do something that I don't agree with or something that I find negative, I comment on it. We don't go that deep into the multiplayer or zombies or anything like that, but we definitely talk about the campaigns a lot. And I share my thoughts with you about the things that I'm not liking or things that I'm noticing within the Call of Duty community or what's going on with current events in the Call of Duty world. Now, that always seems to revolve around the negative things because, you know, if we're being honest, Call of Duty and Activision have done some really stupid things when it comes to this franchise. And so when the negativity comes, I cover it. And I'm also going to cover the positive things. I'm also going to cover the things that I think are good, the things that I think they should improve on, the things that they should continue to do. And this to me is fantastic. And I applaud them for being transparent, for actually listening to the community, and for making the changes that they can, or making the changes that the community wants. They were asked about skill-based matchmaking, and they did say that that's not up to them. They're just developers. So that points the direction, or that points the finger at Activision, the publisher. They don't want to remove that feature. And so at least there's transparency there that we can be like, okay, now we know why it hasn't changed. Now we know why they haven't addressed this, because they seem to be addressing everything else. And I think the important thing here is, can you continue to do this beyond Black Ops 7? Can Modern Warfare 4 come out? Can Sledgehammer's 2027 game come out? And can this continue to be the norm? More transparency, more conversation, more engagement with the fandom, and fixing or changing the things that the majority feel should be fixed or changed. I think that's what's important. And I think Black Ops 7 is going to be a big year for Call of Duty, because Black Ops 6 was such a disappointment in terms of multiplayer and content, and the seasonal story was shit. It was so bad. Black Ops 6 was so bad. I think a lot of people were very disappointed, and a lot of people were disgusted with all the skin collaborations that they were making that made no sense. And I also think that with Battlefield 6 coming out, competition is important. We've mentioned that before, and I hope that this competition from Battlefield 6 does push Call of Duty more to make these changes. I'm happy with what I've seen, and I am going to give props where props are due. Black Ops 7 has potential to be a really good game and a turning point for the franchise, because up until now, over the past few years, the franchise has been stale. The franchise has been on a downward trajectory, if you will. And there is potential that Black Ops 7 might change that, with them actually listening and giving the fans what they want. So I'm behind this 100%, and I'm not here to shit talk or hate or anything like that. When they do good shit, that needs to be acknowledged as well. Again, I hope this can continue, and I hope it continues throughout the actual release and the lifespan of Call of Duty Black Ops 7.